أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way, Course 6, page 30, Ayah 188 to 190. We saw the first juz had the first quarter 5 pages with 35 ayahs. The second quarter it have 25 ayahs, and the third quarter have 30 ayahs, and the fourth quarter have 21. The second juz have 111 ayahs for Surah Al-Baqarah. Then the third juz starts. The first quarter has 21 ayah, and the some part of the second half it has 13 ayahs. And in third juz you will cover only 34 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah, and the Surah Al-Baqarah will complete with 286 ayahs there. Let's listen the recitation before we start of lesson. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Waw is a harf, la is a harf, ta'kulu. This was ta'kuluna. So noon is dropped because la is lain nahiya. It's amrun nahi. So that is na. Amwal is a plural. Ism, kum is a zamir. Ism plus ilam, ism mudafi, that mudafilim, murakab idafi. Baina, it's again a ism, zarf. Kum is a zamir. So bainakum, again, ism plus ism, murakab idafi. B is a harf jar, al batli the ism mazul bil batli jar malu. Waw is a harf. Tudlu, again it was tudluna. Again noon is dropped because it's getting ataf on that law. B is a harf, ha is a zamir ism, biha jar majur, ila is a harf jar, ala kham is the ism majur, al khami again a jar majur, li is a harf taqid, or you can say tawqid. Taqulu, it was taquluna. So this li harf has come as a nasib or the jazim. It has taken away the noon. Fariqan again is a ism because fatatan is here, min is a harf. Amwali is a ism, jar majur. At the same time, amwali is a mudaf, and al-nas is the ism majur. So mudaf ilay. BB is a harf, ism is a ism. So bil ismi again a jar majur. Waw is a ataf, antum is a zamir ism, ta'alamun is a mudari verb. Yas'aluna, it's a mudari verb. Ka is zamir coming attached with this verb. An is a harf jar. Ahilla is a ism, so anil hilla again jar majur. Kul is a amar. Hiya is a zamir. Muwakitu is a coming as a ism. Li is a harf jar. Nasi ismi majur, jar majur. Waw is a harf. Al-Hajj, al-Islam is telling it's an ism. Waw is a harf. Laisa is a weak verb actually. A fail in naqis, just like kana. It's belong to kana group. So kana again there's a alif lam ism, al-birru, b is a harf, an is a harf. Tatu is a mudari verb. Again an is acting as a mujazim. It's cutting the nun. Al-bayutu is again ism, min is a harf, zahuri ism, ha is a ism, wa is a harf, lakinna is a harf, it's a khwatu inna. Inna has 6 groups. Inna, anna, ka'anna, laka, lakinna, laita, la'alla, etc. Min is a harf, ittaka is the amr, waw is a harf, atu again, atu is a fail amr. Al-bayuta is a ism because alif lam there is plural of bayt. min is a harf jar, abwab is a ism majrur, min abwab jar majrur, ha is a ism majrur, is mudaf ilayh, abwab is a mudaf. Waw is a harf, ittaqu is a amr, fi'l amr, Allah ism jalala is a ism, la'alla it's again the fi'l naqis from kana family, kum is a zamir ism, tuflihun is a mudari verb. Waw is a harf, qatilu is again a ism, and fi is a harf, qatilu it's not a ism, it's a fi'l amr. Okay. Fi is a harf, sabil is a ism, majrur. Again, sabil is at the same time mudaf, and Allah ismi Allah mudaf ilayh. Allazina is a ismi masula, plural for masculine. Yuqatiluna is a mudari verb, and kum is a zamir ism. Waw is a harf, la is a harf, ta'tadu, it was ta'taduna. So la has taken the noon, so la is nahiya, or it may be majazib. Inna is a harf, Allah ismi jalala ism, la is a harf, yuhibbu is the mudari verb, al-muhtadin ism. Let's have wala, waw is a ataf, la is coming harfi jazm, because ta'kuluna is what ta'kuluna, so lam has taken the noon. So what is this ta'kuluna? Fail mudare majzoom. What is the sabut? Mahzuf, noon mahzufa. Then the big bracket inside means mahzufa. So noon is mahzuf, it's called ta'kuluna. The noon is mahzuf, so it's majzoom. The next is amwalukum. So amwal is a mansub ism coming after ta'kulu verb, so it's a maful bihi. And at the same, amwal is a mudaf, kum is a mudaf ilayh, so it's murakkab idafi. Where is the file? File is hidden, and it's the ilamat, the waw is the ilamat zamir. Ilamat zamir is always marfu and file, so waw is the file, and in ta'kulu is showing the hazir plural, so the antum is the file. Next is baina. Baina we said it's a ism and it's a zarf makan, so that is maful bihi. Again is a b is a harf jar, al batli is a majur, jar majur, so it will be concerned with fail. What is the fail? Ta'kulu, so this is with the ta'kulu. Waw is a ataf, and here it is coming as a waw mahiya. Waw mahiya means giving the accompaniment. Tudlu is the fail mudare majzoom, because noon is mahzuf. And next is B. B is a harf jar, ha is a ismi majrur, biha jar majrur, ila is a harf jar. Al-hakami is a ismi majrur, so jar majrur. Li is coming harf nas. Takuluna, it was takuluna. The harf nas come or the majazam come, they both in plural take the noon. So litakulu, it was takuluna, become litakulu. And what is takulu? Fail mudare mazum basabute noon mazufa. Wow, who is the file? And it's takulu is the friend, so antum is the file. Fariqan is a maful bihi, because the mansub ism coming after a verb is always maful bihi. Min is a harf jar. Amwal is a ism majrur, so jar majrur. An-nas is the mudaf ilayh, so amwal is a mudaf also. Amwal has double role. It has a ism majrur for the harf jar min, and it is the mudaf for the al-nas ism mudaf ilayh. B is a harf jar. Al-ismi is a majrur ism bil ismi jar majrur. Now waw is a here istanafiya. Istanafiya means new sentence. So we will leave the rest. We will start from here. Waw is a istanafiya. Antum. Okay, net is gone. Or you are listening me? Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Let me continue. Antum is a ism is coming as a mubtada. And ta'lamun is a fail mudare marfu basabute noon zahira. So, and what is the sign? Sign is fatah zahira. Ilamat is fatah zahira. The next, the ayah start, yas'aluna is a mudare verb. So yas'aluna is the mudare verb, and then noon is the sabut, basubute noon. And what is the sign? Fatah zahira. Ta is coming zamir attached with the verb. When a zamir come attached with the verb, that is always maful bihi. So it's maful bihi. And an is a harf jar. Al ahilla is a ismi majur for an. So jar majur. Kul is a fail amr mabni. What is the sign? That is skun, mean jazm. Skun zahira. The next is kul. Again, fail amr mabni, sukun zahira. Where is the file? Because the next here is a mubtada new sentence, so we will find the file. File is in kum. Kum is for the front. We say kul. So it's anta is the file. Here is the ism, so it's a mubtada. Muwakitu is the khabar. Because it's mansub. No, sorry, it's marfu. Khabar is always marfu. The next is linnasi jar majur. In a sentence of jumla ismiya, the jar majur is concerned with the khabar. In case of jumla failure, the jar majur is concerned with the fail. So here the jar majur is concerned with the khabar, muwakid. The next is waw ataf. Mean we have a next sentence, that is al-hajju. Al-hajju is coming as a mudaf. And next is waw, because linnasi liza harfijar and nas is a ismi majur. At the same time, linnas is a mudaf, and al-hajja is coming ataf on that. Waw is a ataf. Laysa is a fi'l naqis, just like kana. As the kana has a ism and a khabar, so laysa also has a ism in kana. Same is the la'alla. La'alla is a fi'l naqis, so that is also have a ism and khabar. Laysa is a fi'l madi, mabni, and what is the sign? Fatah zahira. Al-birru is coming as a ism man'u, so it's a ismu laysa. Just like kana Allahu ghafura, the ismu kana is marfu, and laysa is from that group of kana, so its ism is also marfu. Laysa al-birru. So al-birru is coming as a marfu ism, so it's a ismu laysa. And where is the khabar? Bi is a harf jar. An is coming as a harf nas, because an man ma, in man ma, harf shar, or an man la, hatta they come as a jar, the nas. Ta'atuna. Ta'atuna is fail mudare majzoom basabute noon mahzoof, because anna has taken the noon of the ta'atuna. It was ta'atuna. And where is the file of ta'atuna? Waw is the sign of the ilamate fail file. So it's a marfu, and it's for the antu. Khabrul laysa is mahzoof. So we can say ismu anna is, where is the ismu anna? Yes. No? Okay. It's not the ismu anna. Anna is come as a mahzoof. It's have taken the noon only. Al bayutu. So we were talking about the khabru laysa actually. Khabru laysa is the ismu laysa is al birru, and khabru laysa is mahzoof. The next is al-bayutu is a maf'ul bihi, because coming after the fail ta'tu. Any ism which come after a fail in mansub, that is maf'ul bihi. If come is marfu, that is fa'il. Min zahuria. Min is a harf jar. Zahur is a mazur. So jar majur. At the same time, zahur is a mudaf. Ha is the mudaf ilay. So it's mudaf ilay. And the mudaf ilay will become ismi majur for the min. And min with this ismi majur will become jar majur. Waw is a ataf. Lakin it's a harf nasr. Al birra. Look, inna and the akhwatu inna, the sister of inna, what were they? Inna, anna, ka'anna, lakinna, laita, la'alla. They all were the akhwatu inna. What is the inna sentence? Inna allaha ghafur. It has the nasb. So the lakinna will have a ism nasb. So al birra is the mansub because it's ismu lakinna. And where the khabar of lakinna is mahzoof because the next is min. Al birra is a ism mudaf and min is coming mudaf ilay. So mudaf ilay is coming as a ismu lakinna. The next is ittaqa fi'l amr mabni. What is the sign? The sabute ilaman fatah mahzufa. What is the file? Huwa, because in first form of the Madi, there is huwa is mustatir. Waw is a ataf. Atu is a fi'l amr mabni. It was atuna. Noon is mahzuf. Remember, in fi'l amr, when we make the amr, how we make the amr? We make amr from the mudare. We remove the ilamat mudare. We make the last letter sakun. It becomes the amr. Just from yafalu, we remove the ya. We make the lam sakin, if'al. But if the mudari is positive, mean the plural, yaf'aluna, how we will make the amal? We remove the ya and we remove the nun from the last and put an alif to make the amal. So that is the way of making plural amal. So nun is always dropped before while making the amr. So we say nun mahzufa in case of plural amr. In all the plural amr, nun is mahzufa because during constructions of the amr, plural, nun is dropped. That is the reason when you find a plural amr, you always say nun mahzufa because during the constructions of the amr of plural, nun is always removed and alif is placed. This alif is sign. This alif at the end, that is the sign of amr. Nun has been removed. So when we say atu, we say fele amr mabni basabute nun mahzufa. Nun has been mahzuf. What is the al-bayuta? Al-bayuta is ism marfu coming after the fi'l atu amr, so it will be maf'ul bihi. Where the file? File we will take the sign of ilamat zamir. Ilamat zamir is wow, that is always marfu and file. So in case atu it's a plural, so antum is the file. The next is min. Min is a harfija. Abwabi is a ismi majur. Min ababi jar majur, but at the same time abab is a mudaf and ha is a mudaf ilay. So we will say mudaf ilay will make a ismi majrur for harf jar min. Harf jar min with this ismi majrur, which is a mudaf ilay, will become the jar majrur. In such sentences, in such constructions, there is one jar majur and one mudaf. And finally, we declare the mudaf ilay as a ismi majrur. And harf jar joined with this new ismi majrur, which is mudaf ilay, murakkab idafi, and declare its jar. The next is waw is a ataf. Ittaqu is a fi'l amr mabni. What is the sign? Nun mahzufa. Wow is the file. And who is the file? Antum. Allah Ismi Jalala is coming Okay. Yes, what's the question?
Yes, sir. Why manittaka is muzaf? The upper line.
Manitika is not the mudaf. Mudaf is al-birr.
No, manittaka. Bir after bir manittaka, it says muzaf underneath. I'm confused with that.
Look, waw is a ataf, lakinna is a harf nasikh.
Yeah.
This harf nasikh belong to the inna group, lakinna.
Yeah.
So it will
Yeah.
have a ismo inna. Al-birra is the ismo inna.
Yeah.
And then come the min. Min is coming here, mudaf ilay.
Yeah. Why it says muzaf? Like,
Al-birra is mudaf ilay.
no, manittaka muzaf. It says muzaf underneath. Yeah. Here. Yeah. This one.
It is a
I'm confused.
it is a mudaf ilay. So mudaf is before it.
It is mazuf.
Yes, maybe mazuf because the khabrul lakinna is mazuf and that khabar may be here as having the mudaf position
Okay. All right. Okay.
because khabar is maybe a mufrid. When it is
Mm,
mufrid, it may be a ism. It may be a jumla failure. It may be a jumla ismiya. So khabar can be anything. It may be a murakkab. But normally khabar we have a mufrid and here it is because the khabar is mahzuf that is actually was the mudaf. How we come to know what was that? Actually Arabic Quran tells you when you will analyze this ayah in the Arabic Quran, it will tell
okay.
what word is mazuf and what is that word was here as a mudaf or what part of that. Suppose there was jumla ismiya or jumla failure, then some part of it will be acting as a mudaf for this
Mm,
mudaf ilay.
okay.
Okay, you have a question. Go ahead, AG.
Okay, yes, sir. You say al-birra is mudaf, but it has alif lam. That's what is confusing me. I thought
No, no,
mudaf
no, no, no.
is not
Actually,
heavy.
Al-birra is not the mudaf. Here the mudaf is actually mazuf in the shape of khabru lakinna. And
Okay.
what is that? Until unless we know the exactly word which was here, we cannot say either it was a single word or it was a compound or it was a sentence or until unless we know that. If you want, you go for in the Arabul Quran and find the complete analysis of this part there. There you will find what is mazuf. That mahzuf may be coming as a mudaf or the part of that may be coming as a mudaf and mudaf is coming as a main.
Okay.
Now it's your homework, brother. You will open the Arabul Quran. You will look this ayah and find what was the mudaf in that in this case. Okay. So you will come to orient how to find out it. So let's to go.
Okay.
We were
Okay.
here. Min is a harf jar. Awab is a majroor ism. So jar majroor. But at the same time, awab is a mudaf because ha is a mudaf ilay. So it's coming as a murakkab idafi. But this whole murakkab idafi will act as a ism majroor for min, and min with this will act as a jar majroor. Same way, we go the next wa ittaku. Waw is a harf, ataf. Ittaku is a fail amr mabni. Why fail amr mabni? Because the noon mahzufa. In all the plural amr, noon is mahzufa. During construction, noon is dropped. And what is the sign? When the noon is dropped, an alif is written there. That shows that noon has been taken off from this plural word. Allah is coming as a ismi mansoob after the fail ittaku. Any ism which mansoob come after a fail is always maf'ul bi. Any ism coming as a marfu after the fail is taken as a file. So the next la'allakum, another verb is start, that is nakis. So we have to analyze this portion. Wattaqullah. In wattaqullah, we found a ataf, we found a fail amr, we found a file, because in each fail there is a file, that is ilamat zamir. Here the ilamat zamir is wow, that is a file and showing the antum. And Allah is coming as a mansub ism maf'ul bi. So what we found? We found fail, file, and a maf'ul. So we will say fail with its file and maf'ul bihi becomes a jumla. Which jumla?
Failure.
Yeah.
Failure. No, Jumla Amr. Amr.
Yes, jumla amr. Because here the fail is amr. It's called jumla amr. That is jumla insha'iyya. There are two types of sentences. One is jumla khabriya, other is called jumla insha'iyya. Jumla khabriya has jumla ismiya and jumla fi'l, which tell you some news or khabar. Jumla insha'iyya, it has 10 types. Out of that 10 types, one is the jumla amr, one is the jumla istifamiya, one is the nahiya. So they all come in jumla insha'iyya. So that is actually the type of insha'iyya. We will say jumla amr, or you can say the amr sentence. The next is lalla. Lalla is I told you, it's a fi'l in naqis. It's belong to kana family. Kana, just like kana, laysa, la'alla, damma, madama, barra. They are 14, or some say 17. So lalla is a harf in nasakh. What it does, it gives the nasb to the mudari. Tuflihun. No, what it has taken? Lalla. Fail mudare marfu basabute nune zahra. So here the naskh, it have a harf in naskh meaning ismu la'alla, that is kum. Ka zamir is ismu la'alla. And tuflihun, fail mudare coming, any fail mudare or any fail come, it's complete sentence. Because for the fail, jumla failure, we need fail and file. And every fail have a file. Either it's hidden or it's appeared. Either it's mustatir or the baris. So every fail itself is a jumla failure. So tuflihun is a jumla failure, and it is coming in the place of khabar. We can take its khabar or we can take it in other way. Because the ayat is complete, so we have to analyze this part. La'allakum tuflihun. La'alla is the fail nasik, the harf nasik. Kum is coming as isa ismu la'alla. Tuflihun, we can say it's a khabru la'alla. The next is waqatilu. Wa is a ataf, of course. Look, the file in tuflihun is a waw. And khabru la'alla is mahzuf. So it's tuflihun is not the khabar coming as. Waw is a ataf. Qatilu. Qatilu is again a fail amr, mabni. What is the sign? Basabute noon mahzufa. What is the file? Waw is the sign, zamir ilamat, marfu, and it's a file. And in case of qatilu, is what will be the file? Who will be the file? Antum, because plural amr is for the friend. So antum is the file. Fi is a harf, sabil is a ismi majrur, jar majrur. But at the same time, sabil is a mudaf, because the next ism is coming majrur. When there is a ismi majrur followed a ismi majrur, that is indication that that second one is a mudaf. The first ism sabil is majrur because due to fi. Why the Allah Isme Jalala is mazur? That there are two reasons. Either before it should be a harf jar or there should be the mudaf. Look, before Allah there is a word sabil. It's not a harf jar. So it means the sabil is a mudaf. Any ism when coming as a majroor, there are two reasons. Either there should be harf jar before it or there should be mudaf. Sabil is a majroor. Why? Because harf jar is before. That's okay. Now, the Allah Isme Jalala is mazur. Why is mazur? Is it coming due to harf jar? No, because in front there is no harf jar. There is a ism, sabil majroor. So, when this is a ism and the followed one is the ism majroor, that ism will be always mudaf. Now, you got the idea how to find out a mudaf? The one way of finding mudaf is that it's khafif, no alif lam, no tanween. If it's from tasniya and jama, its noon is dropped, then it becomes khafif. And the second way of finding that, if there is a ism majroor after it, some ism, after some or any ism, if you find a ism majroor, then that is the ism is mudaf. So indirectly you can find out the mudaf. So sabil is here mudaf. Why? Allah Isme Jalala is the mudaf le following ism. The next is allazina. Allazina is a ism coming after the fail. Where is the fail? Waqatilu. Fi sabilillah is its complete structure the jar majroor. So the Allah Isme Jalala is coming mudaf if he is ability, so it's have gone complete structure have gone as a isme jar majroor. Allah zina is coming the ism as a mansub. The mansub ism followed after a verb. The fail or verb may be madi, mudari, amr, soever. It is mansub. So Allah zina is maf'ul bi. Next is yuqatiluna. Another verb fail has started. So we will leave the rest. We will start with this analyze. Yuqatiluna is a complete mudari verb, but having dhamma. Yuqatiluna. Fail mudari marfu basabute noon. What is the sign? Fatah zahira. What is the file? Qatiluna. Wow is the sign of zamir marfu. So it's file. Ya is for the whom. So whom is the file. What is the kum? Kum is coming as a zamir attached with the verb fail. So it's maf'ul bihi. So what we found in this? We found yuqatiluna a fail. We found a file. We found a maf'ul bihi. So it's a jumla failure. Yuqatiluna means a fail with its file and its maf'ul bihi came the jumla failure. Waw is a ataf. La is a harf jazm because ta'tudu. It was ta'tuduna. So what is this? Fail mudare majzoom basabute noon mazufa. Why the noon and mazufa? Because la is in front. Harf jazm. So this you have to differentiate two things. La nafia, la nahiya. Now the third thing has come la coming as a harf jazm. In both cases, la nafia and la nahiya, difference is very clear. After the la nafia, the mudare does not change. The noon is not dropped. There is no sakun or jazm at the single word yaf'alu, taf'alu, afalu, nafalu. They remain intact. Dhamma remain intact. If dhamma remain intact or noon remain intact in tasniya and the jama, then la is nafiya. If dhamma changes to into jazm or changes into fatah, or noon is dropped from the tasniya and the jama, it means la is nahiya. And there is another law which also take the nun, lie, that we have studied. Lam, lamma, lame, amar. And same way, la, come, fal, wal, there. That is also come. Now here, inna is the harf in nasa. And inna has its own sentence. Inna Allah ghafur. Its ism is always mansub. And khabar is marfu. So inna Allah, Allah is the ismu inna, because it's mansub. The next is la nafi, because yuhibbu. Look, yuhibbu fail, the dhamma is intact. When dhamma is intact and la is before, so la in nafiya. So la in nafi. And yuhibbu is the fail mudare marfu basabute dhamma zahira. Where is the file? It's the first form. Yuhibbu is the first form. In all the first form of Madi and Mudare, huwa is mustatir. So huwa is mustatir is the file. Where is the khabru inna? Khabru inna is mahzoof. Because the next word coming is al-muhtadina. After the verb yuhibbu, a word is coming. That will be maf'ul bi. Al-muhtad. Because it's marfu. So not marfu but mansub. Marfu is always fa'il. So that was the analysis. Let's to go for the translation of the same ayah. And eat up not one another's property unjustly in any illegal way, meaning stealing, robbing, or deceiving, nor give the bribery to the rulers, judges before presenting your cases, that you may knowingly eat up a part of the properties of the others sinfully. They ask you, O Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, about the new moons. Say they are signs to mark fixed periods of time for mankind and for the pleasure. It is not al-bir, mean the piety, rightness, that you enter the houses from the back, but al-bir is the quality of the one which fears Allah, so enter the houses through their proper doors, and fear Allah that you may be successful. And fight in the way of Allah those who fight you, but transgress not the limits. Truly, Allah likes not the transgressors. This verse is the first one that was revealed in connection with the jihad, but it was supplemented by another. So let's to go for word and the phrase for phrase translation and the explanation of the ayahs. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Wa and la, not, ta'kulu mean use, serve or eat. Amwalukum, your properties. Baina, amongkum, you or yourself. Be by, bil batili, injustice means. Wa and tudlu, present, biha, it. Ila lahkami, to the authorities. Li, so, takulu, you, asrab, means you eat, fariqan, a portion, mean of amalin, the property, and nas, of the peoples. Bi ismi, sinfully. Wa and antum, you, ta'lamun, while know they. Yas'aluna, they ask, you, and of al-ahilla, the new moons. Kul, say, here, they. Now, note that al-ahilla is a plural, but it's coming as a jama mukassir, ghairake. So here has been used for a single family. Muwaqitu are the times. Muwaqitu mean from muwaqa. Muwaqa mean time. Linnasi, for people. Wal hajj, and the hajj. Wa and laysa, it is not al-birru, the righteousness, bi anna, that tatu, you enter al-bayuta, the houses, mean from zahuriha, their backs. Walakin al-birra, but the righteous is that Manittaqullah, who fears Allah, wa autu and enter al-bayuta, the houses, min abwabiha, from their gates, wattaqullah and fear Allah, la'allakum, so that tuflihun, get success. In the early days of the before the Islam, the peoples who put it the ihram, entered in the haram for the niyyah of Umrah or Hajj, they were not permitted to enter in the houses. If they had some urgent need or urgent thing, what they used to enter a house from the back instead from the doors. Now that is now forbidden, and they are allowed, if they have to enter, they enter from the proper doors. وَقَاتِلُوا and fight فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ, in the way of Allah. Allazina, those who yuqatilukum, fight you. Wala, and not tahtadu, transgress. Inna Allah, verily Allah, la yuhibbu, don't likes, al-muhtadeen, the transgressors. Let's to take a hadith here. Bismillah. An Abi Huraira radiyallahu ta'ala anna Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam qala yaqulu Allah ta'ala ma li 'abdi al-mu'minin indi jaza'u idza qabtu siffa min ahli dunya summa ahabbatu illa al-jannah. Narrated Abu Huraira, Allah's Messenger said, Allah says, I have nothing to give but paradise as a reward to my slave, a true believer of Islamic the monotheism, who, if I cause his dear friend or the relative to die, remains patient and hopes for Allah's rewards. Let's to pray. O Allah, enable us to fulfill our duties in all circumstances and the facilities given by you, and make a plan. Inshallah, I will always perform all duties, and if I face any difficulty, I will also take advantage of ease given by the Allah. Asma, no, you have to point out what are the mansubat. You know the mansubat? Yes.
Amwalakum.
Amwala, okay.
Baina.
Baina is yes, ism, so it's mansub.
Fariqan.
Yes, Fariqan is also.
Al-Bayuta.
Fariqan after
Al-Bayuta.
Al-Bayuta is yes.
Al-Birra. Al-Birra.
Al-Birra, yes.
Again, Al-Bayuta.
Yeah, al-bayuta, yes.
That is, first is Al-Bayutu, it's not mansub. The second one, Al-Birra, is that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. Al-Bayuta too.
We have
Al-Bayuta both.
both the
Both.
Al-Bayuta, yes.
Al-Bayuta. Allah.
Allah, yeah.
Allah, yes. Isme Jalala is mansub.
Again in Allah.
In Allah, Allah, Allah again.
What about La Allah?
La Allah, yes, Allah, Allah, yeah.
Okay.
And then next line, Allah again.
What about this Allazina?
Allazina, yes, yes, Allazina.
Isme Maful, yeah.
So
Maful.
Inna is not the mansub, because Inna is not the ism. It's a harf. Inna is a harf.
So Allah, Allah too.
Allah, Allah.
Then
Allah.
Allah too.
Yes, Allah is.
Allah.
Allah.
Mutadina.
Yes, Al-Mu'tadina is a mansub. because coming after the verb as a mansoob ism.
Sir, you said that Allah was also mansoob, but it was also harf. So why we took that one too? My question. So
Lalla
we
is not a
Yes.
harf. Lalla is a fail in nakis.
are not going to take
No,
that
no,
one
no, we
too.
will not take. You are right. So let's go with the next is the majrurat. That is the easiest one.
Batili. Al-Batili.
Because due to
Al-Batil.
harf jar al-batli, okay.
Amwalukum, kum in kum, then kum is also majroor because
I
muzaf
have
ilayh.
not finished the first line yet.
No, the first line.
The
La
first
takulu
line, yes.
amwalakum,
Yes,
kum.
kum is
Kum.
coming
Yeah.
in a mahalle majroor, mahallan majroor, okay.
And bainakum too.
Yes,
Yeah.
kum is a
Kum
Kum.
is
mahallan majroor, okay.
Okay.
Al-Batili.
Batili, yeah.
We have done this bil batli, we did.
Hukami. Hukami,
Bi
sorry.
biha.
Al-Hukami.
These are harf jar,
Biha.
so ha
Oh,
is
yeah.
coming as a
Biha. Jar Majroor, yes. Hukami.
al hukami because ila is a harf jar, so
Jar.
follows is ism jar.
Amwali.
Min is a harf
Amwali.
jar, so awal
An-Nasi.
is a okay.
Anasi.
An nasi,
Ismi.
why the al nasi is a majroor?
Muzaf ilayh.
Mudaf
Mudaf
ilayh.
ilayh, okay.
Al ismi.
Ismi.
Yes, due to
Jar
B
Majroor.
that,
Ismi.
that okay.
Ahilla.
Ahilla. Yeah.
Anil
Is
ahilla.
No,
the
no. Before ahilla,
Ka, Yasaluna Ka, that one is
yes,
Maful
ka
Bihi.
is coming as a maful bihi.
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 So
It
Yeah,
maful
is
Maful
bihi
Bihi.
mansoob.
mansoob.
Okay,
It is mansoob.
okay.
Yeah, that's Mansoob though. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ahilla, somebody said anil hilla. Ahilla is
Ahilla.
Ahillati. Yeah,
majroor.
Ahillati.
Linnasi. Nas.
Nasitu.
Lin nasi, okay.
Al-Hajji.
Al-Hajji.
Why
Al-Hajji.
the al hajj
Al-Birru.
is a majroor?
Ataf.
Ataf.
On Nas. Majroor. It is ataf on al-Nasi.
It's toabe. Toabes are 4 times.
Yeah, Tabe. Yeah.
Sifa, tawqeed, badal, and ataf.
So this is,
Ataf.
Ataf itself does not give the jar position. This is due to badal. That is called tawabe. It's due to tawabe. In tawabe, the ataf can come under that state. Okay. The it follows the tawabe means it follows the Arab of the preceding word.
In
Tawabe means
Thawabe.
tawabe
So
follows
in
the Arab of preceding word, phrase, or sentence. That is the tawabe. So here this ataf is actually tawabe. Reason is tawabe. What is the tawabe? That we have to look back. In the look back, what do you find there?
Anas.
Linnas. Actually, not
No.
linnas. Li is a harf jar, giving the to the nas, and wow is getting the tawabe ataf. Getting is tawabe to annas. Okay. Yes.
M-
Go next.
Min min zuhuri.
Zuhuri. Yeah.
Yes, due to harf jar min zahuri. Okay.
Ittaka. Ittaka.
Minat taka itaka is a ism or fail.
It's ism
Fair.
because min is harfe jar. After harfe jar, it's always. You told us that is majroor ism.
And that may be mahzuf then.
Oh, okay. Mm. So this looks like verb. This looks like verb.
It's fair.
Uh, okay. So it's not.
Abwabi.
Yes, due to harf jar min awabi. Okay.
Nahan.
Sabili.
Sabili.
Yes.
Sabili.
Allah.
Exactly,
And
Sabili.
Sabili.
Allahi.
Allahi.
Allah. Why Allah is majroor?
Muzaf ilayh.
Mudaf alayh.
Because there is mudaf in front of it. Okay.
Batil.
Um,
And that's it. Al-Maut. No. It's Muzaf. It's over.
What are the murakkabat? Can you point out some murakkabat in this ayah? This ayah?
Wa'alakum.
What is
yeah.
which
Muzaf ilayh.
okay.
Bainakum.
Binakum.
Bainakum.
I think Binakum
Is
Walakum.
zarf
is
muzaf.
Zarf
It's
and that's Ism Zarf.
ism zarf and
Amwalakum. Mudaf. Mudaf. The Makaba Mudaf.
What about the
Idafi.
bil batli? Type
murakab
of
jari.
Murakab Jari.
okay.
Biha is also Murakab Jari.
Ilal
And Ilal
Yes.
hukami
is also Murakab Jari.
jari litakulu is
That's
murakab
Murakab Jari.
jari min
In
amwali
Abwal.
Min Amwali is
In
also
murakab jari
Bil Ismi is
is murakab
Murakab
jari anil ahilda is
No,
murakab jari
hold on. Amwalin nasi. Which type of murakkab is it?
مركب جاي
Murakab Izafi.
azafi
اسمي
Okay.
مركب جاي
Amwalin Nas is
يسألونك
Murakab Izafi. Bil Ismi is Murakab Jari.
مركب جاري
it's murakab izafi plus murakab jari amwal nasi
Yeah.
both of them yeah
Both, yeah.
جاي
Anil Ahilla is also Murakab Jari.
Okay.
let مركب الإضافي في مركب الجاري مركب الإضافية مركب الإيجاري للناس
للناس
مركب
is also Murakab
الإيجاري
Jari. Wal Min Zuhuri.
Yes.
Murakab Jari. Min Zuhuri.
Yes. Jari.
मैं जा रही हूँ
نتقى نتقى
manittaka
Manittaka.
It's
Murakab
actually
Jari.
man. Why it was not a murakkab? It is
yeah
majroor or mansoob because it is not min. It is man. Man means
yeah
singular.
uh,
Min
يا
Abwabiha.
أبواب
And Abwabiha is
Yes.
murakab jari है
Abwal. Makaba
fi sabilillahi murakab
Nasifi.
jari and that's it
Okay. Now let's to have few explanation. Not many types of words for now have been mentioned in the Holy Quran, which give the meanings of not. Out of them, one is the Laisa. This verb is imperfect. It only has the past tense and the past perfect tense is used and it gives both past and present meanings. For you are not or were not, laisat. Example, we are not or we are not, lasna. So this give the meaning in self inbuilt the meaning of not. Laisa and laisata or lesna are the example. There is another word used for the negation and that is called la. La nafia. What is the la nafia? The la nafiya did give you the negation meaning. How? If you use for the madi, what you say? Ma khalaqa. But in mudare, you use the la. La yakhluqu, la yazhabu, la yadribu. There is another word used for the negation, that is lan. Lan gives the meaning to the future. It comes with the mudare and takes the meaning to the future. Negation is strong. Just like lan yadraba. So what it does, it makes two changes. Change in the word and change in the meaning. Yadribu is the normal mudare, the last word have dhamma. But when we say lan, it's a lan yadraba. Dhamma is changed to fatha. That is the word changes. And what the meaning? The meaning was yadribu, he hits or he will hit. But when we say lan yadriba, he will never hit. He will never hit. So it gives the negation with a strong emphasis. Then there is another words, or there are three letters in mahal. They also give the meaning or time of the negation. Illa is the exceptional. And ma come with the madi. And the in also at time when it come with some sentences, it gives the negation. We will see it soon. I'm sorry they are not translated, but let's go for the words which we have continued. What were they? Harufe ghair amila. The 16 group, we have done few of them, just like harufe istifham, harufe radda, harufe tanween, harufe ta'kid, harufe zaida, harufe istifhamiya. Today we are going to see what are the harufe istifhamiya. Among harufe istifhamiya, there are only two harf in the Arabic grammar. One is hamza, other is the hal. Now, what is the difference between a and hal? Yes, who will tell me what is the difference between a and hal? Actually, the hamza, a, it's come in front of jumla ismiya and jumla fi'liya. It's come in front of jumla ismiya and jumla fi'liya. Just like a zaidun qaimun, you can say yes, he is standing, or you can say no, he is not. So in case of a, you can answer in yes or no, both. But when say hal zaidun qaimun, then you can't say yes or no. You have to give a statement. Yes, Zaid is standing. No, Zaid is not standing. That is the hal and the a difference. Hal, you can simply say yes or no, but for the hal, you have to bring a complete statement, maybe a positive or negation. So what is the difference? Hal and hamza, it have many differences. Hal, it come as a shart and enter on jumla ismiya. Just like hal zaidun kataba. So we can't say a zaidun kataba. Hal does not enter in that sentence in which the inna has entered. Just there we will bring the a. A innaka la anta Yusuf. So that is also a difference in hal and a. I mean the hamza. Hamza entered on the inna sentence. Hal cannot enter in the in a sentence. Before the hal, haruf ataf cannot come. Hamza can come before the haruf ataf. Afa inna mitta fahum khalidun. Fahal antum muntahun. So that is another difference between Allah, mean the hal and the a. A can come with the fa, haruf ataf. Before haruf ataf, Hamza can come, but hal cannot come. So these are the differences of the a and hal. Remember, both are harfu istifham. In Arabic grammar, actually they are the two harfu istifham, a and hal. Sometimes people, they also say ma is a harfi istifham. Actually, ma is isme istifham, isme mausula. But at time it act like a harf. But the actual harf are istifham only two, a and hamza. And then a can come in front of jumla ismiya, jumla fe'liya. It can come in front of the haruf ataf sentence, but hal cannot come before every sentence. Then second difference is that in the answer of a, you can say yes or no. But in the case of hal, you have to mention some statement. So these are the few points regarding the a and hamza. Let's do pray. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'azzibna ba'da al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah Hafiz. If you people have any question, now your questions are welcome, please.